What is up, everybody? And thank you. You have just tuned 104.1. I'm your host, Mr. James John, and we got a fantastic show for you. We are still your nightcap of comedy. We are still here at night when you need us to get you through your shift, or if you're going home to give you something to laugh at before you have to go face your family. Now, I'm joined in virtual studio, as always, by the godfather of Orlando comedy, but today he is sensitive thugs. They all need hugs. I agree with that. We also have two very special people that are on the show. They're not guests because at this point, they are considered family. First up, my favorite comedic therapist, Miss Aimee LaCour, is in the house. Aimee, how you doing?
I'm doing so good. I missed everybody but Ken. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
But I missed everybody but Ken, and I'm happy to be here. Oh, you know we're in Lover from the Pillow Fort podcast. Also a comedian as well. Miss Roo is in the house, and we've coined a term for Roo. When anything happens that's whimsical, that's kind of crazy but still fun, we are going to be saying that is some Roo-ish right there. Look at
Mhm.
that, because we
And you know
celebrate
what?
and love you, Roo.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
There you go. Now, real quick, I want to get to the fact you ladies just went on a wonderful vacation on a cruise ship. Now, people have a good time on a cruise ship, but you guys really had a good time because I saw videos and you guys put them out there, and there was a Gwen Stefani song playing. This ish is banana. And Rue, normal people just enjoy the song and dance to it, but not Rue. She takes it to the next level. She does some Rue-ish. She was dressed in a banana outfit, dancing to that song. First off, where did you get a banana outfit from, and why do you have one?
James, I just have a costume full of random costumes, like a closet full of random costumes, and the banana is one of them. Actually, two of them.
She used to have a
God
bunch of
bless.
banana hats as well. And she didn't even say she was bringing them. She just half of her suitcase was costumes. She had a lobster costume. She had her banana costume. And here's the thing, she just does it and she brings so much joy. Like we were at
She
that
does.
pool and every part of that pool when she would walk, they're like, "Hey banana," all day. "Hey banana, we love you, banana." It brought so much joy. It was so much fun. It was a
I
blast.
mean, here's the thing: is like I feel like everyone, it's an adults only cruise, and the problem
Yeah.
with adults is that they're closed off to the world. They can't get silly and party, and I just really wanted to loosen them up.
You did. And can I just say how weird it is, ironic it is that an all adult cruise is called Virgin?
Yeah.
We
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 literally talked about it. We keep having to text each other. We're like, we're gonna end up on an Epstein list somewhere.
Oh, damn. You gonna get
They get you real comfortable with some weird stuff on some not I'm not gonna talk about it. I can't talk about it.
What? Wait, what weird stuff? I thought it was all
Well,
normal.
I'll tell you
That's how
later.
they
No,
get you. That's how they, bruh. You're gonna be in an R. Kelly video one day. Stop.
Oh no. At least I've aged out of the island, They don't even want me there anymore.
Rue, how old are you, by the way, sweetie?
A woman never tells.
she's
Okay,
good.
okay, okay. You that old then? Okay, damn. As Kevin Hart would say, damn. If you start telling people a woman never tells her age, you old. Damn.
No, I mean realistically, I'm at the 30, the 30.
And you think that, Rue, how old do you think my old ass is? You talking about 30?
Well, I'm not. It's not about you guys. It's about me. Okay. First of all, second of all, Epstein doesn't care about me after 25. After 25, Leonardo DiCaprio gets a new
Sweetie,
girlfriend. All right.
sweetie, you said 25. Epstein after 18.
15.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
15.
Yeah,
They,
I
they don't
was
want
being
you.
too nice.
You were.
He will sell to
You.
you now because you're old enough to be sold to. But here's the thing, that's a big thing that happened. So we had a video that went kind of viral with Rue's banana, and I edited it. I'll take responsibility, but I was very excited about it. However, we got lots of comments, and then Rue's like, "Hey Amy, stop responding to those comments because who was it? It was the guy from Friday. It was Ice-T doing looking at. Can you explain it, Rue?
Well, okay, so we started getting a lot of comments of Leonardo DiCaprio. Like
Oh,
it's a gif of him sitting in a couch and pointing, right? And then I was like, all right, we gotta investigate this. Like, why are all these men commenting on here? And it turns out we got a bunch of crack addicts.
So I accidentally put some part of the pool with a lady and her butt crack showing.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
I got that video saved, my dude. I was like,
That ish was bananas.
yeah.
When
Well,
I edited
mean,
it, I didn't edit for that. I wasn't going for that. I wasn't trying to get those views. I
Yeah,
did it.
sure you was it, AB. James, it's a whole full moon. And this lady, everything I love, bro, her bathing suit was like that.
yeah,
And
it
it was
really
just
was.
all ass, bro. It was all ass,
So
bro.
So we didn't earn those views. Like I was like, I should take the video
Nah.
down. No, we took it down because we don't want to win it that way. We don't want to be famous for somebody else's crack. So we took it down. Our best
Yeah.
video that's ever happened on Pillow Fort. We had to take it down because we don't want an arena full of crack lovers. We don't want it that way. We
Hold up.
Wait.
Though. Hold up. Who voted for this though? Roo, did you vote to take it down? Because that don't
Okay,
seem like
so-
something you would do. That's some Amy stuff right there.
Well, what I
Agreed.
said was like,
We
Amy,
agreed.
stop responding to men in the comments, and then she was like, why? And I was like, there's butt crack in the in the video.
Well, because Rue told me to respond to hate comments to farm more comments. So I was just doing what Rue told me to do. But then I realized we were getting all this attention and it wasn't for us. We don't want it that way. We don't want it that way.
What's your hate comment response?
Thumbs
Hey,
down.
guys.
I'm gonna tell you mine, and me and Preacher, we both do this. When somebody has a hate comment, we reply back with positivity.
Yeah, I do that.
And why we do that is because it gets, they're like, wait a minute, you're supposed to argue with me. And I'm like when I won the Steve Harvey thing, and people in the comments like, I didn't think he was funny, I would reply back, hey man, I'm sorry, I'm not your cup of tea. Maybe next time I'll make you laugh. And somebody was like, hey, my friend was sort of one that's not this guy, he's not funny. I'm like, hey, I saw your friend's video, she was amazing. Hey, tell her hit me up. I would love to help her get some dates. But hey, I'm sorry I'm not the guy you wanted. Wow. But hey, maybe next year for you. So when you hit them with that, they want you to be like, girl, blah, 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 blah. They want that. They want that. But when you hit them with some positivity, they sitting on their keyboard like, wait a minute. What am I supposed to say now?
I don't understand positivity. How does this work?
I don't get, how does this work? How does this
and
work?
they were positive about the crack. They weren't positive about the banana. We you know what I mean? So I just, as a director, I have to be more mindful of what
because the banana for me, I'm dying. I didn't even notice the crack at first. So I'm like kangaroo out here wilding. So I watched it the second time because I even sent Aimee ha-has on it, and because you were like, I couldn't read your message or something like that because of Messenger. I was like, I'm laughing at the video, it's funny, and I went back and watched it again. And said, wait a minute, that's my size. Let me go back. And James, I'm talking about it was. Hey, that bathing suit was like that, bro. All right, let me go back.
She looked great.
She did. She looked great.
It wasn't consensual. It just wasn't consensual. We didn't ask. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll take her on tour with us if we can find her. Maybe we'll take her on tour.
When it comes to showing booty, you got to just go to that famous Supreme Court ruling. It was called, what's the one? Don't ask, don't tell.
No, don't ask, don't tell is what it is.
That's what I said. That's what it said. Don't ask, don't tell,
bro. It was because
that ass was bananas.
It was banana. BANANAS, bro.
But it was amazing because like I left for a little bit and then I came out and Roo made friends with everybody on the cruise, which was so fun. And I came out to the pool and like some of the friends that she made, she's like, how many costumes does Roo have? I was like, I don't know. She's got a few. And then I start like walking around and then the whole party's where Roo's at and she's doing that backwards banana dance. And it was a blast. It is so fun to travel with Roo. I highly recommend
some context here is this is my second costume on the cruise. So people had already seen me as a lobster and I made Aimee dress up as a crab with me.
Damn.
And it was on the fancy night. So every cruise has like a fancy Scarlet night. And, a few months ago, she's like, Aimee, make sure you get your crab outfit for the Scarlet night. And I was like, okay. And
So it was okay. It was a Virgin Voyage, and Scarlet Night is like everything is red, and people like come out and like dress up, and like they dress nicely. But
Full
no
ball
one says
gowns,
you have to be
full
fancy.
ball
No one,
gowns,
no one
and
says you had to
sequins.
be fancy.
Bro,
When I start
people are
piecing
like,
it
who?
together, when I come out and I have these big like claw hands, and I have a big claw hat or a big crab hat, and I start looking around, I'm like, Bruce, nobody else dressed up as lobster and crab, and she's like, no.
Yo, that is hilarious. I couldn't even do that night anyway because I'm a Crip, so I couldn't even be
That's
in the
true.
red.
A blue crab, you can do a blue.
Y'all don't notice that me and Ken only wear blue?
Yo,
I
what
didn't
happened?
know.
Oh, she got the crab head.
No,
Oh,
bro.
she does. She does
Amy,
have. She has
Amy
the
dressed like
costume.
somebody grandma, bro.
Hey, don't
That is
come after her. She's mine. You
yeah,
can't come
she
after
a
mine.
whole grandma, son.
Bro, too wrong.
Look at these. Look at these.
Whoa, wait a
Yo.
minute. Is that latex?
So yeah,
I got
so
that
for
from
people
Fair
who
Villa.
were-
I know what that is. No, that is not a costume. That comes with
Man,
a safe word.
she got you. She gave you some oven mitts. You taking a pie out the oven?
for people that
They're
can't
so
see
hot.
this,
They're so hot.
yeah, for people that can't see this, it's like it's very realistic looking claws that are made out of rubber. And oh my god, and this ridiculous hat.
Bro.
It was fun.
And you
We
made
won.
her wear that on the fancy night.
Well, I didn't make her wear it. I just said get a crab outfit.
And I just said yes, and I didn't ask
Try
good
to push
questions.
back. I mean, you know what? I'm a reasonable person. You just gotta negotiate with me.
But
People looking
we
at y'all
won.
walk in, they're like, who let the autistic kids in? Like,
They did. They actually, yeah, they really did.
They like, look at them on their Make-A-Wish cruise.
It's true. I just remember Roo in this whole lobster onesie just going, ha, 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 like,
Yeah, I was cracking up the whole time. I thought it was hilarious.
But we
God bless.
won. We won best dress, like out of hundreds of people, and it was worth it. And we did a dance in front of everybody. It felt like a buddy movie, like a Seth Rogen, like crazy. It was amazing. So it was worth it.
See, and
Good for you.
and that's what happens when you're not normal.
So what did you win?
Yeah.
2 flutes of champagne, baby.
And a dance. We got to dance like you're in a Disney movie in front of the whole crew.
It's like, okay, they like have us do like a fashion show catwalk down the aisle, and like then we win the catwalk. But then after they're like, hey, you know what? You guys gotta join us in this choreographed dance, and we're like, okay. I guess we gotta join you in this choreographed dance. So here's the thing: is like everything is in red, and so like I really feel like a bug, like dancing through all of this, like going like slide to the left, slide to the right, and I don't know my lefts and right, so I just keep knocking into people. So I'm like,
It's crazy.
Bruh, what?
I'll send the video.
Rude,
Yeah,
why
there's a
don't you
video.
know your left from your right, boo boo?
it's been a forever problem. I like failed out of my first driver's ed class.
Yeah,
You
same.
know,
Me
it's
too,
a
bud.
whole thing. I tried to, I considered tattooing it, and I was like, no, people are gonna think I'm weird.
Yeah.
You
Smart.
think that's what makes people think you're weird? Nah.
I sent you the videos so you can see. Y'all. I put them in the Facebook videos so you can
The one
see
with the booty too?
No, honey, no.
All right, sorry, James. Sorry, James. You know,
If you
Amy
send
all
me-
about women's rights, so you ain't gonna
Hey.
get to
Sorry.
see the booty video.
If
bro.
you
should've
send
been
me
on it. Watch my
anything
stories. Watch my
with
stories.
a booty on it, I have to throw my phone away. Don't do that.
Hey, that phone self-destruct in 5 seconds, bro.
Mm-mm. She's not having it. Ridiculous, man. So congratulations on you guys going out there having a great time. I just wanted to catch up with that because I saw you guys went on vacation. Now don't go anywhere, people. We'll be right back with more of this hilarity right here on Real Laughs Real Radio 104.1. Everybody, you are still listening to Real Laughs on Real Radio 104.1. I'm still your host, Mr. James Young, and I got a bevy of comedians, a cornucopia of comedy, if you will. We got Ken Miller, the Godfather of Orlando Comedy, Sensitive Thugs, They All Need Hugs Too, Aimee LaCour, and Roo and Aimee from the Pillow Fort Podcast. Now, they just came back from a cruise. They were on Virgin. Was one of you?
Oh, he's back.
Oh, I disappeared for a second. Whose cruise was it? Their first cruise? Which one of you was it? The first?
It was
It was
mine.
Amy's.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now, what made you decide to take a cruise at this point in your life? I'm curious.
Rue told me to go, and I said yes.
No, okay. So Amy always talks about
Do I
wanting to
keep-
be a cruise comedian, and I was like, okay, you can't be a cruise comedian if you have never been on a cruise. Like, what if you get seasick trying to tell jokes? So I was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I do want to be a cruise ship comedian. And now after that cruise, I absolutely want to be one. There was a couple really cool shows on the boat that I want to apply for a few more years from now, because I didn't get seasick and it was a blast and I liked all the cut fruit. It was great.
Hey man.
Yeah, and here's the thing: is
Hey,
Amy.
man. Hey man, no, shut your ass up. Hey man. Hey, nah. Did you? That's now that right there is some old people ish.
Yes.
Man, hey, what was your favorite thing about the cruise? Do you know they had cut fruit?
24 hours, kid.
They had a
Not
charcuterie
fruit.
board.
She said fruits. That's how I know she old and black. Cut fruit.
Oh, dang.
Amy,
You can just
Amy, you could just do regular comedy clubs. We got a charcuterie in every green room.
I don't
Pretty
I
much.
don't have
Alright.
that.
Hey, are you on Florida's Funniest this Sunday?
No.
I was about to say, I'll get you a pan of cut fruit, Baba. You ain't even got to get on the boat. You ain't had to spend thousands of dollars for fruits. I got
Same.
you, baby.
No, it's not the same. It's like it's better, and it's just
No.
like there's somebody serving it all day, and there's Diet Coke all day.
Vacation Amy is different too, because like Land Amy doesn't like tropical fruit. Like she's not a fan of like a mango or a banana. But Vacation Amy was like, a mango is kind of nice. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Amy, you out here eating mangoes?
It was
Yo.
nice. It was
Yo,
so nice.
I think what I love the most about this conversation is how you guys really truly know each other. Like
We love
it's
it.
really true, because I'm gonna tell y'all like this: if y'all ever see me and Dwayne around each other, we really know. Like I do something, he be like, "Yo, when you start doing that?" I be like, "I've been doing that." He be like, "In words, you ain't never ate sliced fruits before." I'm like, "I love cut up fruits." And like, dog, you don't even like fruit. What do you eat? That's
Can't do
that's
nothing new.
a true friendship. But what I know I would not do with my friend, me and my dude, we are not going on no cruise together.
Oh,
It was pretty romantic.
Yeah.
It was
Oh my God, it was the
romantic
sexiest cruise. So one of our things on Pillow Fort is like we're not a sexy podcast, but then everything turns out like we're showing ass. Sorry, we're showing tush. We're showing it's
You can
sexy.
say ass. You can-
Can I say ass?
S.
This was the sexiest cruise. It was like there was burlesque. It was an adult only cruise, and we shared a there's a setting in the room called a get it on setting where you push a button and the music turns on, all the shades close. And you hear like trumpets or whatever.
Oh, you talking about the porno music?
Yeah.
Yo.
It's a
I was
button.
like,
The whole
literally
room, the lights change. It's the sexiest cruise.
2
And I'm like,
seconds.
Rue, this is so sexy. She's like, eh.
2 seconds into walking into the cabin, I was like, what does this look like? And it's like the get it on setting, and like, yeah, the porno music starts setting, and Amy's like getting visibly uncomfortable.
one bed, and I'm like, "There's only one bed,"
I'm
and
like,
she's
"We're
like, "They'll
trapped in
split
here."
them. They'll split them. They split the beds, but originally it was one bed." I was like, "Bro,
No, I was very sad when we split the beds.
Yo.
one night. So we were head to head, right? It was like an L shape, right? And so one night I snore a lot, and I'm very self conscious about it. And I had my hand up, and I feel her hand, and it like tickles my hand, and that's it. And in the morning, I'm like, "Did you wake me up?" To like, because I was snoring, because my real husband will like do stuff like that to wake me up when I'm snoring. And she's like, "No, I don't even remember it." So she just tickled my hand in the middle of the night, head to head. I don't know why.
Hey, let's reverse this to you kind of coming out letting us know real life. Did you say your real husband? Did you say your real husband?
I heard that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Amy, I'm with you, man. I snore like crazy, and I for that reason, if I'm on the road, I'm like,
Yeah.
I can't share room with someone. I'm
I
like,
hate
look,
it.
man,
I'm so
you're not.
self-conscious.
And my wife wants me to go get the sleep study so bad because she's like, look, she said, you like die like 10 times.
I do
while
too.
you
And my heart
sleeping.
hurts wake up because of my snoring. I had a CPAP, but I move so much. I talk, I walk in my sleep. I'm wild at night. But that's the thing. That's why Rue and I travel together, because when she's sleeping, she's sleeping. She didn't know any of it. Like, she didn't have any problem. I don't know if it was the drinking. I don't know if it was the cut fruit, but she didn't have any problems.
The cut fruit is killing me, dog. She said, I want to be a cruise ship comedian because they got cut fruit, not to pay. Jay's making good money. And not one time did Jay say, Kim, Michelle want me to keep going on the road because this cut fruit they serving.
And it wasn't all melon. You know how most cut fruit's all melon. There was everything. It wasn't all melon. It was so nice. It was good. And it
Is
was
this the cruise ship that has the Guy Fieri burgers or no?
No.
Because I haven't been on a cruise in probably
stuff.
7-8 years. I think me and my wife when we first got together, because I had never been on a cruise before, so we went on a cruise for her birthday, and I had a good time. When we got done, she was sick. She was so sick. She had vertigo, motion sickness. But then she's such a glutton for punishment. I'm like, never. I spent 2 nights in the hospital with you. I'm like, we're not doing this again.
Oh no,
we're not doing this again.
Yeah,
and then she was like, well, what about the cut fruits?
That's what I said. You make fun. It was like all day. I just wake up, because again, like, my house, it's not the same. It was a dream, and we didn't get sick. It was really, we watched the cruise ship comedian, and it was he was moving on stage.
Yeah,
like,
the waters were rough.
The waters were so rough, and he was like saying, what about airline food, and just like walking over like he did amazing. It was great, but I didn't get sick. No, you didn't get sick either, did you? We took Dramamine the whole time.
I started taking my Dramamine like while I was still at home, because last time I went on a cruise, I got sick. Like, I was feeling disgusting like on the second day, and the waters were like way more choppy on this cruise. So all I gotta say is I built immunity. I'm built like that, Yeah. I got my sea legs now. You learn how to swim in the summer, and now you can go on a cruise.
Yeah, and that's a fact, because I seen Roo legs. They sea legs, all right. Them kangaroo legs like a bug, bro. It's funny you say that, because there's people who actually live on cruise ships. Like,
I
they
know.
live on cruise ships.
Yes, they
I'm
do.
like, there's
And they're
no
all
way.
old.
Yeah. They're like, look, we empty nesters.
Roo, shut your mouth.
Like, they're like, yeah, they living on a
That's
ship.
James's retirement plan.
Because it's all there. Like, that's the cool
Yes.
thing. Like, you have your little bracelet, and then you don't really pay for anything for this one, especially unless you're drinking. And it was amazing. We did have one fight though, Rue and I. We had one day-long
I like this.
fight.
Talk about it.
Day long.
A day-long fight.
It was a roller coaster of a day.
We're in the Dominican Republic, and we end up in this like a pin of people, like these bunch of tourists, to go on an excursion. And Rue's in the morning. Rue is a dad. Rue is like, everybody get up, everyone get your shoes on, everybody let's go. Like, she's not fun, and she's kind of scary. And
listen, I was just trying to get us there on time. I want us to like explore the area. We're spending thousands of dollars on this cruise. You gotta max it. You gotta max it out.
Rue is used to traveling with degenerates. I don't know, because I do whatever she tells me to do, and then she's like, "Did you do it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I brought the beer, whatever." So we end up in this like bullpen, and then we're about to go on these buses, and like, oh, there's this big beautiful bus with air conditioning, and I'm making fun of the open air fruit bus. There's a fruit bus that's open air. I'm like, those idiots, those freaking idiots. We walk by this other bus, and then we get this crazy open air bus, and it's trash, and like, we're mad. Rue doesn't like it either. Rue, what did you say? You don't like the pollution in the Dominican Republic?
Well, I was sitting on the edge on the way back, and Amy thought I was mad at her the entire time, when really I just like was in morning mode. But like, the air kept hitting my face, and like all the dirt from the air outside kept going into my eyelashes, and I was just getting like annoyed at the air. But Amy thought I was annoyed at her.
So we had to go up this like waterfall mountain thing, and then slide down this water. Rue just learned to swim, y'all. She just learned to swim. I was so nervous for her. And then like, we're kind of like not talking all day, and it's uncomfortable. By the end of the day, I was like, "Hey, Rue, I think we just need to take a little break tonight." And she looks at me, she's like, "What? A break from me?" And then she walks away. And then it was our first
Here's
fight.
why I was very sad too. This is the night.
Where was the fight at?
Yeah.
I know, right? I was confused too. Amy was mad, and Amy thought I was mad at her, and I wasn't. I was just being in
So y'all
nature.
just had bad communication in y'all
All
relationship.
day.
That's all it
All
was.
day. It
That's
was.
all it was. That's all it was. Do you know my wife just hit me with a car yesterday? That's a fight. That's a fight.
Somebody
You know
had
why?
to do it, buddy.
You know
Somebody
why?
had to do it.
Because I
Wait
hadn't
a
checked the
minute.
mailbox in 10 days. So she mad. So she's just gonna run me over. But y'all mad at pollution?
No,
Man.
Amy's not telling the story right. Amy was
Tell your
putting out
story, Roo.
cows. Okay, so here's the thing: is I grew up in the rough streets of suburban Chicago. All right, and because I'm built like that, and I'm used to overstimulation. So first of all, in Puerto Plata, there are like 3 other cruise ships docked, and they have kids on them. Okay, and we're one of the smaller ships. So when you get into the dock, there's like a bajillion people like getting off of like the ships at the same time. So it's like Disney on like the worst day ever. Because there's like lines everywhere. You can't even get from like one end to the other like without like running into like a kid all up in your space. And I'm like, ew, get away from me. Like, why are you in my armpit right now? Like, go to your parents.
Yeah.
So so there's that. Second, we have our tour guide Soul, who Amy really loved for some reason. And like I
Lovely.
thought she was organized at first because she's the only one with the line, but it turns out that like she's taking us to the back to get onto our excursion, and she stops at like a couple of buses trying to figure out which bus to put us in. And like we stop right in front of a coach bus with AC, and I'm like, hell yeah, we're about to get some AC up in here. And then we walk past it, and then we like stop close to the fruit bus. So I was like, hell yeah, we're gonna get on the fruit bus. No, we end up on a bus that's like rusting and made out of like four pieces of metal and a karaoke machine in the front. And she keeps trying to talk to us. And like, here's the thing: you ever do crowd work in a room where no one's listening to you? Soul
That
was
was
out
Soul.
here.
Did not give up. She did not give up. She was singing the Macarena. She was doing trivia. Like you could barely. Like,
Yeah, so Soul was out here trying to like talk to me. I'm the only one looking at her because it's like I've been there. I've been in her shoes, you know. I can't
energy.
just
Bruce
give you
always giving everybody energy. Like yes.
I can't just give you no energy. But then she starts doing crowd work on me, and she keeps she keeps trying to like to accuse me. She keeps trying to say that I'm Dominican, and like I'm like, no, man.
Everybody. All whole trip. Are you Dominican? Dominican? She's like, no.
I don't know if y'all can hear me because my sound's a little crazy, but I get why people think Roo's Dominican.
We all know.
Roo, you
Why?
shape like a Dominican woman. You thick.
I mean, hey man, you know what? I'm out here, but like she keeps, but like it's the way she says it. She's like, "Oh, you know what mofongo is? Well, you're Dominican." And I'm like, "All right, man." Like,
Every place we went.
It is-
They wanted you to be Dominican so bad. Every place
it
we
is
went.
10 a.m. I can't do this right now. And then we get to like the actual excursion, and they give us like the water shoes, but these water shoes are already wet, and like that's a go onto our feet. So like I turn over to Amy. I'm like, all right, Amy's not having a good time because her face is telling me she's not having a good time. And also
your helmet, you have to wear a whole life jacket. You got to wear these rented water shoes that everybody and their moms had on for years. And this, it was
it was gross. And like on top of it, Amy was trying to point out cows on the trip there, and I was like, we got cows at home. But
she was
like,
so mean. Everything I said, she was like dismissive, and like I just didn't know what to do because she's not normally like that. Like she was just being to me.
I wasn't trying to be dismissive. I was like, yeah, it's like I relate. You know, they got cows, I got cows.
Well, we hate to cut off y'all marriage counseling, but we got to go to commercial break, yo.
Yeah, y'all are still my favorite lesbian couple. We'll be right back with more hilarious.
Yeah, we're yapping, aren't we? Sorry.
104.1, your nightcap of comedy. Ken Miller taking over the big chair tonight. James is out of town, so I know that hotel he's staying in got some terrible Wi-Fi. It must they got Spectrum in Illinois apparently. I also joined the virtual studio with the Pillar Fort podcast, Amy LaCour and Yarusa Nafasai, who just got off of vacation, and they're joining us. We've been talking about their cruise for the past 30 minutes, man, and how they had a good time and how their fight wasn't even a fight. They just got bad communication in their relationship, which is wild because Amy's a whole ass therapist. Like you should be able to diagnose this. Like, hey, Roo, I wasn't really mad at you. And Roo was like, I know it was just too polluted. And then Amy's like, I know there's no fruit on the excursion.
There was no fruit.
There's no fruit. Hey, Aimee, you got to be able to be the one to fix this. You're the therapist.
At the end, we did. Well, Roo fixed it because she texted at the end because I didn't go back to the room afterwards.
Hold on. Okay, we do the excursion. We get waterboarded, whatever. You know.
Hey yo. No, don't skip over that. I need to know how you got interrogated with the waterboard and what?
It threw us down this waterfall. They they took us by our scruff and like they would like dunk us into the waterfall.
They would hold us by our life jacket in the back and like throw us down the slide to go down into the waterfall.
And Roo can't barely swim, and so like we are getting dunked. And then when you go down, you go all the way under the water, and you don't know like if you're gonna come up. And then we're both alive and we're feeling better, and so that part was fun. Like some of that was fun with Roo, but by the end of the day, we just couldn't communicate. And then so we ended up going our separate ways. And
wait. Stop, Aimee, because you keep saying we couldn't communicate. I was just being a man, all right? Like, so
she's a man on vacation, bro. Like, she's a
like,
dad.
We get back to the port, and like, here's what I'm experiencing. We get back to the port, and like, I guess I'm walking too fast, and Amy's getting upset that I'm walking too fast, and that I'm like not talking to her because there's pollution in my eyes on the bus, and so Aimee like turns to me. He's like, hey, like the vibes are off. Like, you know, I think we should just like do dinner separately tonight and like, you know, maybe try again tomorrow. And I look over.
She broke
at
up
her.
with you.
I know. And I look at her and I'm like, I wasn't mad at you. What do you mean the vibes were off?
And it was just I hadn't ever seen Roo like that all day, like, and I just couldn't process it. And then I
was really upset, because this is the night that I was supposed to dress up as a lobster with Aimee, and she just broke up with me, so I can't go out as a lobster alone.
The whole ride,
that would be crazy.
The whole ride home, I was like, I cannot sit across dinner as a crab and a lobster with this person right now. I can't do it. I just couldn't be mad in a crab outfit. I couldn't do it.
So, but like, you know, I did tell her, you know, we figured it out. We ended up crabbing out, but I felt what you feel on a daily basis, Ken. You know, I was.
Thank you, Roo. You understand being a husband, Roo. I appreciate it. Because Aimee don't understand it because she ain't got no husband. So this whole family that she done made up, you know what I'm saying? If she had a real husband, Roo, she would have understood all the nuances and everything that you was trying to show her. But she don't have a real husband, so she didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? Roo, you got a whole man at home. So you understand. You got a real man at the crib, yo. So I get it, man. But it sounded like you guys had a good time. But I think what's funny about it is because when you look at like social media and just life, you'll see somebody on the surface like, oh my God, they're so happy, they're so this and they're so that. But nobody knew the behind the scenes that y'all had a whole day when y'all were upsetting each other. All we saw is the banana dancing. You guys out here having a good time. And y'all had a whole day. How long was the cruise?
7 days.
Oh, yeah. 7 days. You're going to be mad at somebody.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't care how much you love that person. In 7 days, y'all going to have some type of argument. Hey, me and my wife cruised for 7 days. She threw me off the boat.
Oh my God. And you still out here.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm back. I know how to swim, Roo. I know how to swim. You know what I mean? Like day three, she was like, I'm tired of this Mickey Ficky.
Yeah.
What? Right off the boat.
Because it's day and night, right? Like you got nowhere to go. That ship is not that big. But and I was thinking that I was like, this is a make it or break it moment. Like we have to work through this. But Roo did text me when that night happened. And then we started working it out. And she's like, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry. So we went back she went to dinner by herself. She went to the fanciest dinner by herself. She
know.
got a rack of lamb by herself.
You know what it's like to sit, like, there's like a table next to you that's like full of people, a table next to you the other way that's full of people, and like you saying, hey, you know, it's just gonna be me tonight, and then they bring you this big bone marrow for you to have all to yourself, and like this big soup for you to have all to yourself, and lamb all to yourself. Like, I'm only one woman now, you know. I was like, the secret ingredient to dinner is friendship.
That
I
is,
felt
yeah.
bad. And I went back to the room and her lobster outfit was all crunched up. And I was like, all right, I got to fix this. So she came back after dinner looking sad in a normal outfit, which was weird because she'd been wearing bananas and stuff all week, you know, and I just felt so guilty. And I was like, all right, do we want to go wear the crab and lobster? And she's like, yeah, let's go wear the crab and lobster. And then we left and we won that contest and we went dancing and we made it up and it was great.
Nice. And Aimee, because you're sober now, did you drink? You didn't drink it all, right?
Nope. Yeah, I've been sober for 6 years now, so I didn't drink a lick.
But you enjoyed the fruit.
Loved it so much. It was so good.
I got a question for Roo and Aimee. When are y'all just gonna go buy a Subaru together?
You know, I've been asking. That's why I booked the sexiest cruise.
Yo, Roo's trying to hit, Ken. She's trying to close the deal.
Roo is a whole dude out here, bro.
I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. And so we did a bunch of videos on that. Like, 'cause she went in a golf cart. She was such a beast on that golf cart. Like, I've never seen anyone just like command a golf cart like Roo. She's the oldest child. She just is all business on vacation, and I appreciate it. I'm a passenger princess, but it can be a little intimidating and scary. That's all.
It was the most ghetto golf cart. I had to like use my back muscles to steer it.
It had no power steering fluid in it.
No, it had no power steering. The gas gauge was off, so I bring it back to them, and I'm like, "Yo, there's like no gas in here." And he opens the tank and like looks in there, like, "There's gas in there." I'm like, "What do you mean?" And then
wait, before that,
hold up, did you just cuss on our show?
I know. As I said it, I was like, "Dang it, I messed up."
Yeah.
So, and before we went out there, she's like, "We're not getting a crappy golf cart." She's like, "We're gonna negotiate." You know, we get there. One man comes up to us. He's like, "Y'all want this $80?" She's like, "Yep." And then we get the first golf cart.
Well, my brain bar, I thought it was fine because I was like, as long as I don't pay $100 for a golf cart, I'm fine. But he gave me the price I would have haggled down to, which in hindsight, I should have gone cheaper. But I was like, you know what? There's nothing else to do on this island. They need it.
She wanted her island beer, which we went and got, and she was drinking and driving on the golf cart.
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about. True dad, bro. True dad, bro. Hey, we're going on about to hit 9 minutes. So the world needs to know, when is the next vacation?
Mm-hmm.
And what are you guys gonna do on the next one?
Daddy,
well, we're gonna go on our honeymoon on the next vacation.
Give me a real Dominican husband, yes. No, she's gonna go with her real boyfriend for the next one. We'll take a little break and then maybe.
Amy, that's what you think, but I'm sliding in there.
Aimee, what will your fake husband say to this?
He'll be like, "Let's do the poly stuff." Because he's real. Because he would say that.
Amy's like, "I'm down, long as the sliced fruits is up in there, baby."
Drive me around. Let me be passing princess.
I'm a child of immigrants, so sliced fruits was always in the equation.
Yeah,
funny.
No, it's funny, man. Because if Aimee, it sounds like your husband didn't have to do much to impress you. Like if the sliced fruits was like, if he sliced fruit, put some seasoning on some food, like little things, be like, "Yo, man, I love this dude, bro. Dog, have you seen him with a Ginsu? This is wow."
When I got home, he got me some Diet Coke, and I was like, "Oh, that's so nice." He's like, "I know you're used to, a level of like treatment on the boat, so you're welcome." I do. I get excited about fruit and Diet Coke. It was nice. And take my
Yo, that's
Aw.
great. Because y'all really do get excited about little things. Like the other day I woke up, and I'm not making this up, James. This is me and James' favorite after hour spot. It was like noon. My wife is a late night person, so she sleeps in. And so at around noon, I says, "Hey, I don't feel like cooking breakfast. I'm going to get Waffle House." She was like, "You are?" I was like, "Yeah, you want some Waffle House?" "Yeah, I would love some like just that." I'm like, "It's a Waffle House."
Yep.
You act like I don't took you to Kiki's or First Watch, like some top-notch brunch. It's a Waffle House. She was like, and I know her order. So I don't even have to ask. She's like,
Aw.
you know my order, right? I said, yeah. And so I read her order back. She was like, okay, I'll just be. And now Waffle House got chicken sausage because she doesn't eat pork. And I got the chicken sauce. She's like, and you didn't forget the chicken sausage? I'm like, yeah, you don't eat pork. She was so like happy with this little gesture of
Aw.
Waffle House. But
That's it.
I realize that women like small little gestures like
It's the
that.
little things.
Yeah. You hear that,
Here-
Roo? You hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking notes.
It's funny because I do stuff like that for Michelle. Like I'll do little stuff like she'll always leave her iPad like uncharged
And then you'll
when she
plug
comes
it in.
home. Yeah. Little things.
Little
That's it.
things. It's little things. That's I was about to say something out of pocket. Never mind.
Say it.
No, I ain't even gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it to myself, man. All right, well, we got 2 minutes left. Hey, Roo, what you got going on this weekend?
I'm gonna be doing comedy at a tattoo parlor downtown called Stigma Tattoo Shop. So
Why
find
does
me.
that sound for me? Where?
I just talked
downtown?
about it. I just talked about it with the stripper
No, the
poles.
location. Where's
Oh,
it
it
at?
used to be the office, but they changed it. It's
Next to Sac,
it's on
where Sac
Orange
used to be.
Avenue.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's on Orange Avenue, like next to Thrive downtown.
Okay,
around-
across the street from my job. That's why I'm like,
Yeah.
that
Yeah, that's
place
probably
sounds
why.
familiar. Right across the street from my job. Okay, bet. Amy, what you got going on this weekend?
S Sandwich at Bull and Bush Pub, 9 p.m. every first and third Saturday. It's been so fun. I'll be hosting. Come out, hang out.
Cool. And what's going on with the podcast? What you guys got recorded next?
Oh, we just released our cruise episode, so if you can't get enough of
Ooh.
me and Amy
whole-
making
yeah.
love to each other, then you can listen to
All
it.
the
on
banana
podcast.
content, all the dad content, it's all up there. Yeah, we did a lot of
Nice.
content while we were there. We had a blast.
Do y'all have guests on your podcast?
We keep talking about it, but we don't plan anything enough for us to like coordinate.
Rue
having-
gets bored when we have a guest. Rue can't keep it like together, and she'll like walk away.
That's the type of podcast I like, yo.
Yeah.
We want you on. If
Mhm.
you want to be on, Cameron and James, we'd love to have you on. If y'all
Yeah,
have time.
only if Rue ain't on. 'Cause
Wow.
She'll be gone.
Rue-
Hey.
Rue has been sexy harassing you for this whole episode. I don't like it,
Yes.
Amy. I
That's
don't like
right.
it at
Well,
all.
all of a sudden, you're the head of the Me Too movement. Right? How you gonna do that to me?
New name.
I don't like it
President.
at all. I don't
Hey,
like
Rue.
it at all.
If she didn't want it, she wouldn't dress that way, right?
Wow. In my crab
Yeah.
outfit, asking for
In your
it.
crab outfit with your hands up. James, if you can talk, man, what you got this weekend?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I will be headlining at the Wesley Chapel Side Splitters Room.
Nice, man. Good for you. This weekend, I got nothing going on, man. My wife is doing a pop-up, so I will be getting my Mr. Preppy socialite on, helping my wife with her
Good
pop-up.
man.
And I'm
Little
gonna probably
things.
step in and check out some comedy shows, man. I got a lot of friends who are performing in town. Matter of fact, next Saturday in the Popka at Halls on 5th, it's gonna be Jeff Kaufman and Miguel Colon. So if you're in the area, check that out, man. Also, next weekend, if I got the dates right, Friday, Robin Love will be on the side stage at the Funny Bone, and then Saturday, A-Train will be on the side stage. So if you're looking for some free comedy with some local comedians, check out the side stage next weekend at the Orlando Funny Bone. But that's it for us tonight, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm Ken Miller, man. I had to take over. James is having some Spectrum internet issues all the way in Illinois. That is Rue. That is Amy. And Rue, since you the dad of the show, tell them what to do.
Take your ass to bed.
Good night.